Let's talk about what just happened today, and then let's talk about the future and possibly what's going on in the stock market. So wait until the end. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mr. K. I served 8 years in the Marine Corps Infantry, and I now continue to serve as a government, economics, and history teacher in a public high school. 10 days ago, the Israelis attacked the Iranians over the process of having thermonuclear weapons. Or I should say the Iranians are close to getting enriched plutonium, or at least they were. Now this war escalated fast, and the Israelis immediately declared dominance over the battlefield, especially the air, obviously. But they were not capable of hitting the certain targets that they needed to hit because they didn't have the technology to do so. In fact, the only country that did was the United States. Now, one of these facilities was deep underground, which means we had to use some of our ordnance. It's really expensive, really big, kind of a bunker buster, but times 30,000 pounds, flown through our B-2 stealth bombers. According to Donald Trump, today we have successfully hit 3 different locations and they're destroyed. Now, to be skeptical, I don't know if that's going to be the case. We don't know for another few days how successful this was. I never wanted to see the Iranians get nuclear weapons, so I'm not exactly sad. However, I do want to point out a few things. One, the Israelis forced our hands here. As soon as they opened up fighting against the Iranians realized they could not win in a war without nuclear weapons, which means in the future, they're going to try to do whatever they can to get nuclear weapons. Hands down, that's what they're going to do. Israel forced us to jump in and get involved in this. Now, I heard some people say, well, why don't we just give them our weapon systems to drop on that area? But this is top secret stuff, and we don't exactly trust the Israelis as much as, say, Great Britain or Australia. That means we had to do it ourselves. Another element to this is the Iranians are not going to be happy with us getting involved. In fact, I'm sure their whole cadre of alliances, the Russians, Chinese, the North Koreans, are all going to be pissed at us. And to be fair, I don't think the Iranians stand a chance to go in war with us at all. However, that's not how the Iranians are going to fight us. What they're going to do is they're going to use irregular warfare, meaning terrorism. Since the Iranians fund most Shia terrorist groups around the world, this is not a good thing. Have they already funded terrorists against us before? Yeah, a lot. I do believe they're going to want to get even, and this is how they're going to do it. They're going to hit us with a bomb of some type. They're going to do some crazy stuff. We are going to see Americans get hurt. There's no way around it. It's going to happen. It's unfortunate, and it really bothers me. So yes, I do believe terrorist attacks are going to go way up, or we're going to have threat levels go way up because of this, which is really unfortunate. Some countries that are going to have a great day today, and some that are going to have a bad day. I don't think this is a great victory for the United States. I think this is I'm sure Israel's thrilled right now, and I'm sure the Saudis are completely happy. Of course, they're going to be happy below surface. They can't do it openly because it looks bad, but yeah, I'm sure they're stoked. In a matter of 10 days, the U.S. and Israel has crippled their largest rival. The Saudis are super stoked about this. Now the stock market. This information is for educational purposes only. This is not designed to help you financially, and I would not call this financial advice. One company that is obviously going to benefit from a large number of sales in this category is going to be Raytheon. If you don't know, Raytheon makes missiles. More importantly, they make the Patriot missile system, which is missile defense used and that we're using to help the Israelis out. They also help make missiles for the Iron Dome systems, along with Rafale, the French company. They both make those systems, which obviously means they're going to be on high demand, and that means their company is making a killing this year. In fact, they're up 41%. Now, Raytheon's been around for a long time, but I just wanted to point that out to you. And in the defense market, $146 a share is relatively cheap compared to the other companies. Now, Lockheed's another company that will benefit from this. Not as much as Raytheon. Raytheon makes all the different missile systems all the way down to like HIMARS. Lockheed does as well, but they're all kind of connected. But I could see Lockheed going up too. Another company would be L3Harris. They make a lot of components in missiles, including like guidance systems and so on and so forth. They're also a big part of making missiles go faster. So there you go. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you want me to talk about.